Welcome to Leadership and Beyond, the podcast where we explore strategies and philosophies that empower leaders to excel and lead with purpose. At the heart of our discussions is the transformative Paint It Red philosophy, a unique approach to decision-making crafted by award-winning author Chris Ortiz. All content on this podcast is created by Chris Ortiz and narrated by Logan Steele. Thank you for joining us today. Let's begin. Excerpt from Paint It Red, Make Better Decisions. Chapter 7, Minimalism, How It Influences Our Decision-Making. Minimalism is not just about living with less, it's about curating your life physically, mentally, and emotionally. Having spent 2 decades immersed in the principles of the visual workplace, I've seen firsthand how eliminating clutter can transform not only a physical environment, but also how people think and operate. This experience has taught me that the physical and mental landscapes are deeply intertwined, and by simplifying one, it can force you to incorporate it to the other. The visual workplace emphasizes creating an environment where everything has a place and a purpose, allowing processes to flow seamlessly without distraction. This concept mirrors the essence of minimalism. When you remove unnecessary items or thoughts, you eliminate noise, enabling focus and intentionality in decision-making. Imagine stepping into a workspace where tools are scattered, papers pile up, and nothing seems to have a designated spot. It's chaotic, frustrating, and overwhelming. The same is true for your mental space. When your mind is filled with unresolved to-do lists, overthinking, and emotional baggage, it becomes almost impossible to focus or make clear decisions. In the visual workplace, order is created by designing systems that make everything accessible and intuitive. Similarly, adopting a minimalist mindset brings order to your mental processes. Clearing physical clutter in your environment reduces sensory overload, while decluttering your thoughts clears the path to actionable solutions. Both types of clutter create noise that hinders focus, and addressing them opens up space for better decision-making. Let's review how minimalism can help leaders. 1. A clearer mind. I witnessed how organizing and simplifying environments led to improved productivity and decision-making. When tools, resources, or tasks are clearly laid out, there's no need to waste mental energy searching or second-guessing. As a minimalist thinking leader, you intuitively can clear the mental distractions quickly and hone in on the decision that needs to be made. 2. Streamlining choices. In the visual workplace, reducing visual and operational clutter often leads to fewer errors and faster processes. The same principle applies to leadership as minimalism simplifies your choices. As a leader, you are paid to make important decisions, often only a handful over the course of the long term. Being able to zero in on the 2 or 3 options that will have the most impact can be a game changer and time saver. For years, I've intentionally embraced minimalism in my home, workspace, and mental approach. I am by no means an extreme practitioner of the concept, but I do believe in simplifying things down the best I can. The lessons I learned from designing visually organized environments have profoundly influenced how I live. In my mental life, I use routines and boundaries to minimize the clutter of distractions and overcommitments. Just as I wouldn't allow an unnecessary tool to take up space in a workspace, I avoid letting unproductive thoughts or tasks clutter my mental bandwidth. As a leader, it is an ongoing practice as I am bombarded daily with questions and participate in collaboration with others. I make it a point to keep going back to the pillars of the philosophy to guide me, minimalism being one of them. Minimalism is a leadership tool that enables you to guide yourself and others with purpose and precision. The ability to eliminate distractions is a hallmark of effective leadership. From my experience, I've seen how simplifying environments and processes fosters better decision-making, clearer communication, and stronger results. Leaders thrive when they focus on what drives progress, not on the clutter that slows it down. Minimalism helps you prioritize, streamline, and set a powerful example for those you lead. Great leaders know that excess, whether in time, resources, or mental energy, comes at a cost. You should demonstrate the discipline to eliminate what doesn't serve the mission, making space for focused effort and impactful decisions. Just paint it red. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Leadership and Beyond and joining me on this journey through the Paint It Red philosophy. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks again for listening. Until next time.